Ignite the ultimate secret to marital intimacy. Unlock the switch deep within her heart. Dear friend, have you ever noticed in the stillness of the night your partner quietly turning away and letting out a gentle sigh? You might think you've already done your best, but her response remains flat and indifferent. Perhaps you've even mistaken her habitual silence for a sign of satisfaction. If that's the case, then today's content will completely overturn your understanding of marital intimacy. You are about to discover a secret that 99% of men may never realize in their entire lives, a final switch that can open your wife's heart to you completely. Once you touch this place, the walls around her heart will quietly come down, revealing her truest self. If you want to become the perfect husband in your wife's eyes, make sure to read this video from start to finish. We will reveal, without holding anything back, the key that can unlock both her body and mind at the same time. This secret to deepening marital intimacy is a priceless wisdom that no amount of money can buy. Are you ready? Let's embark on this journey of intimacy together. Many men mistakenly believe that being more forceful or faster in intimate relationships will satisfy their partner. However, as women age, their desire for intimacy is no longer satisfied by the superficial stimulation of youth. What they seek is a deep, profound experience that resonates within their hearts. The source of this resonance lies in a part of the female body that is often overlooked, the anterior fornix. Let's start with a real-life example. Mr. Wang, age 65, married for 35 years. He used to firmly believe that as long as he was as vigorous and deep as he was in his youth, his wife would be satisfied. However, there was always a hint of emptiness in his wife's eyes, which left him feeling confused. After trying some basic emotional communication techniques, their relationship improved, but it still felt like something was missing. It wasn't until he learned the ultimate switch technique we're sharing today that for the first time, his wife let out a deep sigh during intimacy, her eyes showing a long-lost sense of satisfaction. This not only helped Mr. Wang regain his confidence, but also brought new vitality to their marriage. Medically speaking, the anterior fornix is located deep within the female body, near the front of the uterus, and feels soft and spongy to the touch. It is not a sensitive spot on the skin surface, but rather the root that connects to the deep autonomic nerve plexus in the abdomen. This area controls the neural network of the uterus and bladder, and when gently stimulated, it can trigger an experience that goes beyond an ordinary climax, a uterine orgasm. This pleasure is deep and lingering, as if every cell in the body is resonating, bringing an ecstatic sensation of being both emptied and filled at the same time. In comparison, the common G-spot stimulation is like ringing a doorbell, just a brief chime, whereas the anterior fornix is like the main power switch. Once activated, the whole body and mind are illuminated. Unfortunately, 99% of men don't even know this area exists, or even if they occasionally touch it, they miss the opportunity due to a lack of proper technique. Today, we will reveal a 3-stage strategy to unlock this secret door, helping you become that top 1% of perfect gentlemen. To reach the anterior fornix, both skill and genuine intention are indispensable. This is not just simple physical contact, but a deep dialogue between body and mind. Here are 3 key stages to help you accurately locate and gently activate this secret switch. Stage 1. Find the correct angle. The anterior fornix is quite hidden, and rough or careless techniques will only backfire. First, create a relaxing atmosphere and have your wife lie down comfortably, allowing her body to fully relax. You can use 1 or 2 fingers, make sure your nails are trimmed and smooth, your hands are clean, palms facing up. Slowly and gently enter her body, with your fingertips slightly curved, as if softly beckoning. Your movement should be as gentle as a feather. The key is to find the correct angle. Imagine your fingertips gently lifting upward toward the ceiling by about 1 centimeter, applying slight pressure. When you feel something both firm and soft, with a texture similar to a ripe persimmon, congratulations, you've found the anterior fornix. Never be impatient or grope around aimlessly. Respect and patience are the first steps to success. In real life, modern couples often lack communication due to work and family pressures. Xiaozhang and his wife try to have intimate conversations on quiet weekend nights. Following the instructions, Xiaozhang patiently searches for the right angle. At first, his wife is a bit nervous, but under his gentle guidance, she gradually relaxes. Eventually, they find that soft spot, laying the foundation for deeper intimacy. The second stage involves gently pressing, as if feeling a pulse. After finding the anterior fornix, the second common mistake is to rub forcefully or dig quickly. This is not only ineffective, but may also make your partner uncomfortable. The anterior fornix is more sensitive to deep, slow pressure. Just like a traditional Chinese doctor feeling the pulse, you need to apply steady, even pressure for 5 seconds, then slowly release and press again for 5 seconds, repeating this cycle. Imagine your fingers are having a conversation with her body, steady and gentle. If your wife makes a surprised or curious sound, like a soft moan or sigh, it means you've found the right rhythm. If her body suddenly tenses up or trembles, it might mean you're using too much pressure. Please lighten your touch immediately, or even pause for a moment. Gentleness and patience are the keys to awakening her deep nerves. In a real-life scenario, Mr. and Mrs. Lee have been married for 20 years, and their busy lives have led to less intimate time together. During one attempt, Mr. Lee gently pressed according to the rhythm of the second stage. For the first time, his wife let out a low sigh, and afterwards she laughed and said, "I didn't expect you to have this skill." This experience helped them rediscover the joy of intimacy. Stage 3. Dance along with his rhythm. As you continue to gently press, your wife's body will gradually respond. At a certain moment, her pelvis may involuntarily move closer to your fingers, as if drawn by a magnetic force. This is the critical moment. From this point on, you are no longer the lead, but her dance partner. When her pelvis pushes outward, you gently withdraw. When it draws inward, you follow her lead and press a little deeper, maintaining a gentle rhythm. This back-and-forth dance will cause your wife's breathing to shift from rapid to deep and lingering. She will sigh with satisfaction, her attention fully focused on your fingers, her body and mind completely intertwined with yours. When this dance reaches its climax, she may completely let go of her inhibitions and reveal her truest self to you. In a real-life scenario, Mr. Chen, who is 70 years old, often feels powerless due to declining physical strength. After mastering the third stage of following the rhythm, he realized that he didn't need to exert too much effort. By simply responding to his wife's reactions and guiding her, she began to move her hips on her own, her eyes lighting up with a girlish smile. This allowed them to rediscover the sweetness of their marriage. Let's take a look at the stories of several other successful practitioners and experience the magic of this ultimate switch. Mr. Wang, 65 years old and married for 35 years, once thought his wife's silence was a sign of satisfaction. After learning the 3-stage strategy, he finally found the hidden vault after a few days of trying. The first time he gently pressed, his wife let out a moan she had never made before. Afterwards, she held him tightly, tears streaming down her face, and said, "After 40 years of marriage, this is the first time I feel truly understood." This experience deepened their relationship. 72-year-old Uncle Zhang, due to his age, often rushed through things. After trying the 3-stage method, he found that by simply focusing on the angle and pressure, his wife actually took the initiative in the intimate process. Afterwards, she smiled and asked, "Where did you learn all this?" Uncle Zhang said that this was the first time in 30 years he had seen such a satisfied smile on his wife's face. 60-year-old Mr. Liu was always very cautious, afraid his wife would feel uncomfortable, which caused their intimacy to remain only on the surface. After learning to focus as if searching for treasure, he finally found the hidden vault. His wife whispered, "That's the spot." Those words ignited his confidence, and from then on he became more at ease during intimacy, becoming the explorer in his wife's heart. These cases show us that intimacy between couples in middle age relies not on brute force, but on wisdom and attentiveness. As long as you master this secret map, you can guide your wife to reach the peak she desires most. In the fast-paced modern world, couples often grow distant due to work, parenting, or financial pressures. Many people overlook the fact that intimacy requires attentive care, and gentle touch is the bridge to rebuilding that connection. Whether it's a quiet moment after work or some alone time on the weekend, try using today's techniques to rebuild intimacy with your partner. You'll find that even simple touches can reignite the spark in your marriage. The true essence of intimacy doesn't lie in complicated techniques, but in whether you genuinely listen to your partner's body and heart. Finding the hidden vault and activating its ultimate switch not only brings physical pleasure, but also deepens mutual trust and affection. Starting today, try to explore the person you cherish with gentleness and patience. This step might just be the beginning of a new chapter in your marriage. If you found this article inspiring, please leave a comment with the number 1 and share your thoughts or experiences to encourage more friends to take the first step toward change. Let's work together to achieve a healthy, happy, and fulfilling married life.